This is a short video to send an awareness, the most important factors to consider while buying a second-use car either from your state, from another country, or from another state in your country. Now, one thing you need to consider before buying a second-use car is to find out, the most importantly, if the system is being converted electrically or mechanically. Electrically means they are going to change the wiring system from the normal manufacturer wiring system to their own suitable wiring system that they can use to make sure the car works. Now take note, these people that do such a thing, they are not interested for you to get a maximum benefit of your car. They are interested for the car to just work and let them get their money, let them sell it off, because when they sell it, you won't see them again, they disappear. Now in this case of this car I'm using as an example, this is a 2014 Ascent, Hyundai product, and the car was not converted mechanically, it was converted electrically. Now the owner will not know if this car was converted electrically. Most owners can tell if a car mechanically was converted, but they cannot tell if the car electrically was converted. That is why when you are going to buy a car, please make sure you get a good technician who have the necessary information to check for all this, so that you will know what you are involving yourself in. Now the owner drove this car to my workshop, and the condition was he won't even drive this car. In fact, he did not drive this car, he towed this car down to my workshop. And the condition when I put the car for a test run was, you drive this car for a very short distance and the car switches off by himself, it drags. Now first and foremost, I found out that the alternator here was converted. The alternator that they placed before was a 2-pin alternator, and the original alternator that's supposed to be here supposed to be a 3-pin alternator. When I mean 3-pin alternator, I'm talking about the wire socket, this wire socket. Now before it was 2-pin, but originally the way the manufacturer did it was 3-pin. So I noticed it and I converted it, and the problem of driving the car for a very short distance and the car will switch off was gone. Now another thing I noticed in the car was that most technicians don't really care finding the main problem of a car, the fault of a car, so to say. They just find out that if this system is not working, they bypass. Now I will show you an example of bypassing system, a system that was bypassed. Now if you can look at this, carefully, okay, let me zoom it. Now if you can look at this fuse here, you can see that there's a wire. Now I don't know where this wire came from, because I was not the one who did it, and I'm not interested in bypassing system, so I know nothing about bypassing system. When I'm verifying a system in a car, I verify it the way the manufacturer made it, so that you can get the maximum benefit from it. So most technicians don't care about looking for the fault. If they have issues like that, they can't find it, what they just do, the type of wire I show here, they just bypass, bring current from somewhere, connect it to the wire, and the system starts working. And you don't know whether it is the wiring leading to the system. If the component himself is faulty, they don't care to know. The system start working a little, and the work has gone. That is what they do. So you need to make sure you go with a good technician that knows what he's doing. Now this car, another issue I noticed in this car was the brain box. The brain box was a manual, it was a brain box used for a manual transmission, not an automatic transmission. So I have to discover that. Now I'm the one who peeled the wire, because the wiring to the system now, which they use for the alternator, was faulty. Most times if I start the car and accelerate the car roughly, or the car enters a bad gallop, I see a battery light, and that battery light allows the car to jerk a little. Now the owner complained that the jerking which he bought before was not now the present jerking now is not as severe as the former jerking now. But he don't want the car to experience such a jerking again. He just wants to drive his car and the car should run smoothly. So I discovered that the PCM used, or the brain box used, was a manual brain box for a manual transmission. A brain box for a manual transmission. So please, when you are getting a car, make sure everything is confirmed, because the owner did not confirm that. Most owners claim that they know things about car. Most of your friends may also claim that yes, they know some things about car. Let's go and buy the car. Don't pay a technician. The money you used to pay a technician, you use it to get some things fixed in the car. Yeah, you can. The money you use to pay a technician, you get some things fixed in the car, and that thing that you used to, that problem you solve will be a problem that you keep on solving till you dispose that car. That is when you get go with someone that claim that know things about a mechanical or electrical system, which you don't, or going with someone that have no information, a technician that have little or no information about the car is going to check, yeah, to confirm whether it was converted or not. The owner of this car was deceived that this car was automatic manual. Now in my next video I will shoot a car system that has an automatic manual system. Originally it is called electrically controlled automatic, this system now. So most owners don't know, they don't know that if their transmission selector has a symbol plus and minus here, that it is a newer model of transmission, that is automatic transmission, a newer model of automatic transmission, or the latest model of automatic transmission. Notice other older model of automatic transmission comes with a symbol by which there is D1, D2, D3, some D1 and D2. Yeah, but in newer modern transmission and automatic transmission, they just comes with plus and minus. Yeah, that plus and minus, the plus is for like giving it an higher jar, the minus is for decreasing the jar level to a lower jar. Now, so many car owner, they don't know, and they think this symbol makes it an automatic manual or an electrically controlled automatic. So this is another factor you need to know. When a car is an automatic car, you are buying an automatic car. Automatic manual or electrically controlled automatic usually comes with a M symbol. It will comes with a M symbol. That M symbol will tell you that it has a manual shift. You can shift it manually. And most automatic manual are performance car, and their speedometer ranges, I won't use the words ranges, are usually 260, but normal automatic cars, automatic transmission, have a speedometer of 220, which this one has just only 220. Now I'll shoot a video giving you an example of cars like that. I have cars in my workshop that are electrically controlled automatic or automatic manual. So make sure you guys take note of this, so that you won't go and buy a car that you later start spending money with no benefit, or you will not enjoy the performance of that car. You just like, why do I buy this car? Why is this car working like this? Why is this car working like that? And most time when you buy a second used car, you already bought. The owner who sold it for you, won't even see the person again. He is gone. So make sure you get this information properly. I'm repeating, make sure the system is not mechanically or electrically converted. Yeah, make sure you go with a good technician, an experienced one that have a lot of information, yeah, concerning the car you are buying, so that he can tell you the problem of the car you are buying. Now notice, every second used car you are buying, you must surely see a fault. Even in Nigeria here, where we get a Benjon car is a second new car, a car not driven in Nigeria, it was driven in another country. We call it Benjo car here in Nigeria. The car will surely have a fault, but make sure that the fault is something you can afford to repair. So thank you very much if you listen to this video, because it will surely be helpful to you. One day you'll surely be a car owner, or you are a car owner. If you're a car owner, you're having so much problem in your car, and you're seeing that so many technicians are trying their best and they cannot rectify, please make sure that you find out if the car system was converted. Maybe that is why they can't rectify the problem.